Hello and welcome to World of Tanks. This is Mr. TM speaking, and I'm very excited because today I just got the Caernarvon, the Tier 8 British heavy tank. As you might be able to see, I've already upgraded it with the turret and the gun. Nothing else. Maybe also the radio, but that's not really that important. Since I don't have one of the better engines, it is kind of slow. It barely reaches 25 kilometers an hour. It does slat downhill. It does have a top speed of 34.3 kilometers an hour, I believe, which is way better than the last two tiers. Go research that yourself. Yeah, slow. Uphills. 650 in the engine. That is horsepower. Not really. Somehow the British tanks just isn't fast. The heavy tanks, at least. The medium and light tanks are quite mobile, but the heavy tanks are not supposed to go fast. Apparently. Neither are they supposed to take a shit ton of damage. Sorry for saying that. The armor on the Caernarvon is not really thick, but it is angled at quite the angle. You might be able to see it here. It is difficult to penetrate. Even if you have a tier 8 gun, you can still bounce on that front. The turret is roundly shaped, you could say, but it doesn't have a lot of armor like the front. It does have more, 168 millimeters, I believe, but that isn't a lot. I mean, the Russian tier 8s or tier 9 guns have more than 220 millimeters of penetration, which makes them very much capable of penetrating both hull and turret. That is why the British heavy tanks not necessarily is a close combat tank, not meant for brawling against other heavy tanks or medium tanks. More of a sniper due to the gun and the turret traverse. It got 400 meters of spotting range. It turns at 36 degrees a second, I believe. The gun isn't a very huge caliber, 83 millimeters or 8 pounds. Damn Brits. But it is very accurate. Medium fire rate, quite good fire rate. My crew is not at 100% yet. So it is fast firing. It has medium penetration, 226 millimeters, I believe. It is fair. It is good enough. I can live with that. It is accurate. Its aiming time is, well, this gun isn't below 2 seconds, but the tier 9 gun is between 1.7 and 1.9. The damage is low, but that is due to the caliber. But the accuracy is high due to the caliber. Sort of low damage, high accuracy and fire rate, sort of. And vice versa, of course. You can see that in the Russian tanks. I haven't really spoken much of the gameplay. You can see here I'm taking shots at different tanks all the time. Some I'm hitting, rarely bounces. But it is accurate. You can hit at a fair distance. And come on, disappears. Damn you! I like the gun. I really do. It is accurate, medium fire rate. I just like it. It's like the Brits are like, well, we can just be parked at a very long distance, and then not get into any combat and just snipe everyone. And I love that. Not because I'm most people will call me a camper. I would not consider myself a camper because I'm not the tank is not designed for brawling against other tanks. If I get into close combat, I am dead. I cannot kill anything in close combat, but I can park so far away from other tanks that they would not be able to hit me due to their worse accuracy than mine. Or they wouldn't even take a shot at me because I'm so far away. They would shoot at something closer to them, and I could just sit at 500 meters. Small shots all the time. killing them eventually. As we might be able to see here, now I know, because I watched the replay before, that, hello, that it doesn't die from that shot, right there. It hits the rock behind it, and it's going downhill. I'm just waiting, checking that KV5 and waiting a slight bit to see if anything pops up. As I keep going forward, I see the IS-3's back, rolling down the hill. I stop, I aim, I take a shot, but I'm not sure if he takes a shot at me or if something else hits me. It does a lot of damage to me, of course. As I spot the Black Prince and the KV-3 to the slight right of it. Now I didn't notice the KV-3 right there, but I look at my minimap and see here. KV-3 hits the ground, unfortunately. You said it had great accuracy. Yes, it does have. Among the best, actually. I try to kill them as they get respotted. If you could say that. But the shots, they don't penetrate, unfortunately. I'm getting beaten up right here. We don't win this match, as you might be able to tell by now. And somehow I don't notice the heavy tank to my right. You can see that in the minimap. I completely ignores it, taking shots from all sides. But I keep firing at the KV-3 for some reason. I notice nothing. I'm blind, and I die. I'm thinking, well, couldn't have won anyway. We lost half our team, and they had only lost one tank. But I go to see what the Tiger 2 was doing. In a moment. Come on. Oh, there. He's got quite a substantial amount of health. He could do something. Except he takes shots. Some of them bounces, a lot of them are penetrating from the side, of course. And he just rushes in and dies. He could have gotten a lot of more XP. But we lost. That's it. TM out.